Big man Joey in the building.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Yo, good. Uh, I'm glad you figured it out, man. You were stressing today about how to get on Twitter Spaces. I
Yeah,
feel honored that your first Twitter Spaces with me, man.
yeah, I figured it out.
Yeah. Yo, what's Mason doing? Is he in the house right now?
Yeah, he's downstairs, bro. He's,
Yeah,
he's cooking it up.
he said he was gonna pop by. So
Really?
we'll see. We'll see what he does. We gotta watch out for him.
All right, yo. Him and Flacco's like cooking some dinner right now, so I don't know, but hopefully they'll come on.
Nice, nice. What'd you get up to today?
I was just chilling, bro. After training, went back home, just relaxed, and I played some video games, and then yeah, I'm here now.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, we got some of the regular people in here. Everybody, thank you for coming to Tuesdays with Tesho. Happy to have Joey Dezart, Wake Forest legend, Orlando City legend, New Jersey legend. So it's good to be here, man.
Thanks,
Uh,
base, bro.
yeah. All right. Well, so while we let some more people come in, I feel like the best thing to do is just talk about I don't know, just talk about a little bit about your journey, let people get to know you a little bit more. So where I was thinking we could start is just your experience playing in the academy, because I feel like we've talked about it a few times, but I didn't play in the academy growing up, just because it was starting later. But would you play in the Philly academy,
Yeah, I
right?
played in Philly.
Yeah. So like, what was that like, playing in the academy, and just I mean, y'all trained every day, right?
Yeah, we train every day, twice a day. Um,
That's
we
crazy.
had our own school. It was called YSC Academy, and yeah, um, from 16 to I left to college or a little bit before that. I don't know if I was 16 yet, but um, yeah. So end of sophomore year to senior year, I was at Philly. We had our own school, and it was like a soccer school. And we trained in the morning, we trained in the afternoon, and it was pretty professional. And then um, yeah, 2 years I was there. A lot of great experiences. I learned a lot, and then I went to Wake Forest. But yeah, it was good.
So the school was just y'all though? Like it was just kids in the Philly Academy that went to the school, or what?
Bro, it was 60 kids. It was I came from a big public school in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I was in private, but then yeah, and then I went to Philly. It was just soccer players. So it was the kids who played for Union and like another club called FC Delco. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's another team in the Philly region. So
No, I don't know about it.
it was just soccer kids, bro. It was 60 kids in the school.
That's crazy. That's what's like. It's so weird how much things have changed, bro. Because like literally, when I was growing up, I went to a normal high school. I played like 3 days a week and not even year round. And like I played high school soccer for part of the year, and the quality was like not great, obviously. And so just to see like now, and I was able to make it to play pro, but you're only, I mean, you're like 6 years younger than me or something like that. When are you born? 98?
98, yeah,
Yeah,
98.
so you're 6 years younger than me, and like that's how much it changed in 6 years. Is that it went from just being like casual, you could play soccer 3 days a week with your like local team, to like you need to go to a special school, train every day, twice a day, all that. Like it's crazy how fast it changed and like how professional it became for the kids.
Yeah, it is pretty wild. But yeah, I think like for academy kids, I don't think you're even allowed to play high school soccer. I remember my freshman year, my coach had asked me in Jackson if I could play high school, and I ended up playing. I did end up playing. I didn't play academy that year, but the next year, my sophomore year, I couldn't play because I started playing academy. So yeah, you couldn't play high school soccer and play academy at the same time.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, obviously it worked out because you're a pro now, but looking back, like, how do you feel about it? That because you had to miss like a lot of normal kid stuff, just being because how old were you, like 14, 15 when you started going to that
Yeah,
special school and stuff? Yeah.
yeah, 15. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you miss like prom and all those school events that everybody talks about in high school and like in college. Like looking back, they talk about their high school experiences, and you don't have all those experiences. But honestly, I wouldn't trade anything um, for the experience that I had, my individual experience. Like I made like some friends that like I still talk to till this day, like all the time. Um, it was like it was perfect for like what I wanted to do, you know? Like at the time I wanted to play, like even now like I'm playing soccer, but at the time all I wanted to do was really play soccer. That like allowed me to play soccer as much as I wanted to. Um it gave me the liberties to do what I wanted to. So I don't think I would trade I don't think I would trade my experience for a regular high school experiences, but like yeah, I did miss out on some things that a lot of kids probably got to do.
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, you made some good friends, and I feel like every game we play, you know somebody on the other team, bro. I swear, you know everybody, and like I know a lot of people, but I've been playing for a lot longer, you know. So I've known people just
Yeah.
through playing, and even from year one, I was like, yo, this guy Joey knows everyone, man. Every game we play,
Yeah.
and you're saying, what's up? Oh, what's up to you? What's up to you? You know everybody, so. I feel like that was probably cool to just like really come up with these guys and like you know a lot of people that are in the league since y'all were like 15.
Yeah, before we were professionals, like yeah, I knew them. Like it's cool because like growing up in school, they'd be like, not they, that's wrong, but like some teachers will tell you like, what else do you want to do? Like you can't just think about soccer. Like only a certain amount of people will actually play professional soccer. But then like I look at my high school friends and like basically all of them are playing soccer, or like the ones who the ones who aren't playing soccer, like it was like their choice not to play. So like it's pretty sick. So
Yeah, and even like I mean, I think Philly has one of the top academies, and I know how it was at Dallas too. Like every single player who played in the academy got a full ride scholarship D1. You know, so even the guys who didn't get pro, like your education is paid for, like for sure. You know.
yeah, it was a blessing. So I'm glad that opportunity had arisen when it arose. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. The next thing that I was thinking about is obviously you went to Wake Forest, and that school is just like I feel like you guys pump out a ton of professionals over there. And so like what was that experience like? Was that just like kind of continuing? It seems like it was
Yeah.
just inevitable for you almost in some ways, right?
Yeah. It was a good continuation of what I just came from. But I think it was different at the same time because there is a stigma about um, college soccer. I think you probably could attest to this, that like you know some people may think it's not a good level and this and that, but there's a lot of ballers who come out of college. Like look at Daryl, look at Tejon, look at a lot of people who like came out of college. Like look at us. Like there's people who come out of college and they're able to play. So um, I think coming from the academy, you think you're gonna go in and you're just gonna play, you're gonna run the show and do this, but no, there's players who could also play and do their thing. Ja'Cory was there. You played with Ja'Cory, Ian Harks. Like there was a lot of players who played in league, who were playing overseas, who were at the school at the time. So like I think it was a learning experience going to Wake Forest from Philly.
Yeah.
Um, I had a lot to learn still, and yeah, I think Wake Forest was a great continuation of from Philly.
Yeah.
I think it was
I
great.
feel like you said, man, honestly, I think college is becoming a little bit underrated because,
Mhm.
you know, they're saying pretty much now it's like all the good players are signing homegrown, at least like a majority of them. And everyone thinks like, oh, if you went to college, like you must not have been that good. But you know, some people like literally just aren't ready. And that's not a bad thing to not be ready to play professional at like 17, 18 years old. Like there's nothing wrong with that. And like college, if you can get games every single time, and also like when you play college and you're like 18, you have the experience a lot of times of being like one of the best players on your team. Whereas if you sign pro at 18, like you're usually not. And so
Yeah,
I think that's something that people don't think about either. Is like you've like you know when you were in college and I felt it too. Like you feel the weight of like carrying the team on your back, and I think like
mhm.
having that like is pretty valuable when you become a pro, even if you're not anymore as a pro. Like the one that they're saying, oh, you need like you're not the DP that's supposed to carry the team on your back. You still have been that guy, you know. But I think it's
Yeah.
cool to have like a team of house or a team of players that have had that experience.
But even outside of soccer, I'd say like the experiences that you get, that like we were just talking about, like maybe I didn't get the most high school high school experience, but I mean going to college, like you see a lot of different things, you meet a lot of different people, and you get to experience some things that you probably missed in those academies. So while still playing soccer at a high level. So I think going to Wake Forest, it was a great decision for me.
Yeah, yo, college is just fun, honestly. Like I had so much fun
It,
in college, bro. I swear.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good time. And like on the field, like you learn, and then off the field, you also learn. Like
yeah,
it's good.
for sure. All right, man. Anybody in the crowd, hit the request button. We'll get you guys up here talking to me and Joey. You guys can ask us. Obviously, we're talking a little bit about soccer, but ask us about anything. For now, I'll just keep going. But definitely, we want to hear from you guys. So just hit the request and I'll get you guys up here. The next thing I was gonna ask you, bro, is about just then what was it like for you going pro? Like, because you've kind of been in a professional type environment, through high school, through college. Was it a big shock or was it just still like following that path?
No, it's still a shock because like you're you're in a so-called professional environment, but being an actual pro, like you're actually doing it. So like, and that's like the dream. Like that's what you want to do. So and to be able to realize it and to actually do it, it's still like it feels different. It's not just like you're continuing this path. No, it's like you're doing something else. And yeah,
What felt the most different about it?
I don't know. Like going, all right, for example, like first day you go into the locker room and I'm like Nani, Dom, even you, like because you watch the YouTube videos or the clips and you see like you're scoring goals in Dallas and this and that. You're scoring goals Orlando City. Like I'm hearing your name before. Like I don't know you, but I know of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Before I get to the locker room, I don't know Nani, but I know of Nani. I don't know Dom, but I know, and just like being in the same locker room with all of y'all and like it's just like okay, now we're now we're playing.
yeah. And then you're just one of them too. It's like it's
Yeah,
no different now. Like you got to be competing with like that. That's honestly even like me with Nani. I was like, damn, yo, I was playing FIFA with this dude for like years.
yeah,
And it's like now he's just here. He's my teammate. Like we're working together. It's pretty dope in that sense, honestly.
yeah. I think it's yeah.
Yeah,
It just feels different, like I can't describe it.
yeah,
It's not college anymore. It's not academy. It's MLS. It's different.
yeah. Hey, what's up, Mitch? Mitch is for those of you who don't know, Mitch is one of our trainers for our team. He just came in this year, so he's out here keeping everybody healthy. I love to have him on the space. He's a smart guy,
What's up,
interesting guy.
boys?
What's up, Mitch? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right. How are
That's
you
what
guys?
Doing good. Yo, I
Long
appreciate the
time no
support, man.
see.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been talking to Mitch every week. I'm like, man, you need to come on my show. You need to listen to it. So he's finally here. I'm glad.
First
Honestly,
time
I
listener,
appreciate
long
it.
time fan.
I appreciate it, bro. Big time. Big
No,
time.
no. I mean, our conversations, Tesho, in the training room and at the facility. There's like an extension of something like this, right? So
Yeah. That's what people are like. I'm really this guy, I'm out here talking to like I'm trying to be as real as possible on social media. Like I hope I'm presenting my true self out here.
definitely are, bro.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Fabian? Hey, and before Fabian says anything, let me say that this dude has been huge in helping me with Tuesday with the Tesho because he's the one who convinced me to start recording it. He's been helping me put up the YouTube videos. He's been giving me tons of ideas on how to make the show better. So, Fabian, I appreciate you. I was on his podcast like I don't know last week or something. Check it out, the Mate Soccer podcast. But yeah, Fabian's that guy. So, what's up, bro? How you doing?
I appreciate. Hey, what's up, man? I really appreciate that, Tesho.
Yeah.
I had a question for you and Joey. How do you guys kind of, I know being a pro athlete and having a lot of pressures on you, but how do you guys handle a tough loss? I guess every player kind of handles it differently, but Joey, how do you kind of handle a really tough loss?
I mean, yeah. First of all, you're training all week. You have a plan in mind, and you going into the week with the mentality you're going to win. You're taking your time. You're preparing. You're doing all the things that you think are the right things to win the game. And then obviously sometimes it doesn't go your way. It's tough. Like what you think it is what it is. It is tough. So I think just trying to have a short memory and not dwell on it too much. We still like have to look at what we did wrong or what you did wrong as an individual. But um, the next week or the next training session, whenever you get back out there, you just try to correct those wrongs and try to move forward the best you can. and next week you go back at it. Try to win the game, set your plan, and do what you have to do to continue to grow and get better.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Tesho, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think Joey had a good answer. Like for me, honestly, I think it's just important to not get like caught up. I try to stay like pretty even minded, like whether we win games or lose games. And I think I found like for me that's the best way to handle things, and just like try to just stick to the process, like. And I think our coaches do a good job of that. Like if we win a game, the day after the game we're in there watching video, and if we lose a game, the day after the game we're in there watching video, and it's like whether we win or lose, like I'm coming to practice, I'm doing my normal routine before practice, I'm doing my weights, like. And every game you're trying to see like what I could have done better, win or loss. So I try to treat them pretty much the same because like you will lose, and I think getting caught up too much in the losses is like unhealthy, and even getting caught up too much in the wins is unhealthy too. Like you get complacent that way.
Do you guys like cancel your plans for the rest of the weekend, or do you kind of are you in a bad mood or anything like that? Because I know a lot of fans, when their sports team loses, they really get in a bad mood for the rest of the week. So some people don't even watch anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't got no plans. I'm a boring old man. So ask Joey about plans. Ask
Joey,
him what he does.
No, like I think what Tesho said was is pretty accurate. Like it's unhealthy to just, if it's losing games, it's going to happen. You're going to win games, you're going to lose games. But if you continue to put yourself down, to not doing anything that, if you were going to hang out with your friends, or you were going to hang out with a friend, like just to stop everything and continue to go down, I think that could be unhealthy. And maybe the next week it just gets worse. Like you have to find, everybody has their different ways to bring their mood up or bring their spirits up, but you can't, I don't think it's health. Everybody has their own way of dealing with it. I'm just speaking for myself, but I think it would be an unhealthy habit to just keep on, all right, I'm just going to shut everything off. Then, I might not feel good the next day in training. Like, I feel like I'm just continuing the loss. Like, I need, so that's my answer.
Mitch, what do you think from the staff point of view? I honestly, I never really thought about it from the staff, but what's it like for y'all if we lose?
No, I was just about to chime in actually. But just to give everyone the perspective of a support staff member, win or lose, it's business as usual, right? And so we kind of have to have an even keel almost as a support staff. Kind of like what Joey said, you kind of have to have a short memory, right? Like win or loss, you can't let that affect you for the next match, right? And so I thought our boys got really. I mean, this past week was a big example of that, of having a home loss, against Cincinnati, but then coming into work every day and doing what we needed to do to prepare for LA and pulling off a result on the road. Again, like the preparation's already begun for the next match. Again, it's week by week, kind of preparing for what's up next. But we try not to look too far ahead, and we kind of respond. But again, we kind of have to have an even keel, so that the players can see it's business as usual, rather than the entire facility, the training facility, having a down mood after a loss or anything like that. So,
yeah, I think the staff is honestly huge at helping keep players like on an even mood, because I think it just happens like naturally that I think players are a little bit more emotional than the staff in general. Or maybe they're not, but just like they're allowed to be more emotional.
That's not a true statement.
Yeah,
that's not true at all.
Yeah, we're just allowed to be more emotional, like in the facility, and like because I've never seen like a trainer like throwing water bottles or screaming at people, but I'm sure you guys feel like that sometimes. But the players do that, after wins or losses, whatever. But I think that you guys do a great job, after wins and losses. But also another thing, and like I was talking to you about it, Mitch, is like when players get injured, man, the trainers are so good at like keeping a player's mood in check when someone's injured. So I think, yeah, and like you said, you guys are probably hiding those emotions a little bit under the radar, but yeah, it does make a big difference for the players.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, wins and losses are, part of the game, and it's actually what makes, this environment so much fun, right? It's the ups and downs. But yeah, to your point, Tesho, I fortunately, knock on wood, haven't had to work with you too much one-on-one this season. But someone like Joey, we had a couple of days of touch point there, and that was a day by day thing, right, Joey? I mean, you
Yeah,
can speak more to that, but it's day by day. Really outlining what the goals are for the day, for the week, setting targets. Making sure that the expectations are being set and understood and agreed upon by all parties. And I think that's what it is. You have open line of communication. I need to hear from Joey how he's feeling on the day, so that we can make adjustments if we need to. Um, it's again, it's communication. It's actually, for me, it's relationship building, right? And so those are the opportunities that I have to work closely with the players in an unfortunate situation. But that's also kind of where um, my area of expertise is in, listen, I'm going to get you there. I'm going to get you back on the field. But here's XYZ of what you need to complete to get there, right? And so it's equally, or actually more so, the effort that the players put in, rather than what the injury rehab process or whatever. Because I can make a great program for you guys, but then if you guys don't follow it, or if it's not completed, well, then it might not go as planned, right? Um, so yeah, did I kind of veer
Yeah,
off?
yeah. No, no, you're good. You're good.
No, that's actually perfect. I wanted to ask Joey and Mitch, how do you guys deal with like being down about a big injury, right? Like that was something that you perfectly went into. I wanted to ask Joey if you had a big injury and how did you deal with it? Sorry, Tesh.
yeah. I've had a couple injuries, but none of them are fun. You don't want to be in the training room when the team's out competing. You want to be out there competing. You want to be out there helping the team win games and do well and succeed and all this stuff. But sometimes these things happen, and um, like Tesha was saying, and I think our trainers do a good job in helping us with, not only getting back on the field, but keeping the spirits up and stuff like that. You're in the training room alone when everybody's outside, and it's just you and the trainer working and trying to get back healthy. So um, it's not the best feeling, but it's like I've been saying, is you can't get too down, because then it could be a bad spiral. So you want to stay level headed, and you understand what's going on, and um, try to get yourself back on the field healthy and as soon as possible.
I think one of the things, just to piggyback on that, is injuries happen in sport, right? It's a natural part. It's an inherent risk of playing a sport, and so the first thing that I try to do when those things happen is really just kind of make sure that the player's headspace is, oh no, why did this happen to me? Right? That's not a good place to be. But hey, this happened, and this is how we're going to get through it. So it's kind of reframing it so that there's a plan in place, and acknowledging the fact that there has been an injury, and then working with the player to get through it together. So,
Yeah, the trainers are big time, man. I feel like it would be interesting. I've been saying this to the club. Is like, man, they need to do like a day in the life of the staff on the team, like the trainers. They need to do a day in the life of like the admin, like Joe. Like, what are those people doing? I think that would be cool, because you guys are like out here working with us day in, day out. And even to be honest, like I don't even know what your days are like for the most part. Like I know what part of your days like, but not all of it. So I'm trying to make them make some video content about that. I think that'd be cool. What's up, Bill? You've been waiting patiently. How you doing, my guy?
Tesho, my man.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Congratulations on the win, guys. That was awesome.
Thank you.
First of all,
Thank you.
I had a question. Kind of first, the video content on a day in the life would be absolutely fantastic, and I know every single supporter would appreciate that and love it. So that's a great idea. I wanted to talk about schedule. I know you guys are on like a Western road trip, and so you were in LA, and then you're going to Portland, and I was like wondering how that works, like how many days you spend in LA, and then when you end up going to Portland, or like generic whatever generic city you're going to, like how many days are you spending in each one of these, before the game, after the game? Do you get any days off? Like, can you stop in Vegas? Probably not, I know. But yeah, so I was just wondering how that works. And like being, I assume, I don't even know how many players travel, right? You get the starting 11, the subs. There's got to be more players available. So I was just wondering how that all works.
Go ahead, Joey. You got this.
The schedule is week by week. It depends on. I mean, it's hard for me to answer this. I think it's the coach's plan. Maybe if we're flying far, maybe to like LA, we'll go because of the time change and other things. Maybe go 2 days before the game. But if it's a closer game like Atlanta or last year Nashville, we go the day before. So, yeah, the scheduling depends on like who we play and the game plan towards the game.
Yeah, like so. Let's just walk through like what happened this past week. So we played in LA on Saturday. We flew to LA on Thursday. So we practiced on Thursday morning over here in Orlando. Flew to LA Thursday night, and then Thursday afternoon Friday we practiced in LA, chilled at the hotel again, and then Saturday played the game. Immediately after the game, we hopped on a charter right back to Orlando, and then we actually got 2 days off, which is rare. Usually we get 1 day off. And then so this week we're going to practice every day until Friday. And so after our practice on Friday, we're going to fly to Portland. We're going to train in Portland Saturday, and we're going to play Sunday. Usually, like, we play mostly East Coast teams, obviously. And so usually if we play a Saturday game, we'll just train Friday here, fly out right after, and play Saturday. But if it's far, like Joey said, if it's far, we go a day early. So
Damn, I did not know that y'all came back to Orlando, even if you have two Western games in a row, like 2 weeks in a row.
It depends.
That's a crazy schedule.
It depends. Like if it was like Saturday, Wednesday, you might not come back. But if it's like like this one's Saturday, Sunday, so it's definitely better to come back. Yo, Benji's in the house. Come on, baby. What's up?
What's up, baby?
Benji was on business, man. He big dogged us. He's like, I can't come. I got business to take care of. So I guess he took care of the business. He's over here hanging out with us little guys now.
I took care of business and now I'm back with the boys. Tesho Tuesday. Let's do it.
Yeah. So now anybody, like I was saying, if anybody wants to come up, just hit the mic. We'll get you guys up here, ask some questions, whatever.
Hey, Tesho, I have a question for
you. What's up, Fabian?
If it's okay. Hey,
yeah.
Joey, hey, really quickly, you got drafted with Daryl DK. Do you keep in contact with him? I know when you get drafted with another player, you have a kind of a bond with them. Do you still keep in contact with him?
Yeah, we talk every so often. We don't talk like every day like we were here, but every so often we talk. I kind of knew Daryl. I didn't know him as well as I knew him now, but like we're in like the same like friend groups, kind of like it's weird. I don't know how I know so many people, but I went to high school with some of the people he went to college with. So like I didn't really know him that well, but I did know him. So like yeah, we were close.
I told you, he knows everybody. Joey knows everybody somehow.
The 6 degrees of Joey D.
He's the undercover kingpin, man.
Same goes to Benji, though. Benji knows everyone, especially around this area.
Benji's the king of Orlando, bro.
Just in Orlando. Outside of Orlando, I don't know anyone.
Oh, you know what, Joey? That like talking about Daryl though, just made me think of because we were talking about the bubble the other day, and I was like, man, I kind of enjoyed the bubble, and you were like, and what like kind of what I didn't think about is like for y'all, you guys got drafted, and then we played like 2 games or 3 games, and then we went on quarantine forever, and then we went to the bubble 7 weeks in a hotel, and so like you guys didn't even have too much of a chance to like get to know everybody by that point. I don't know, like I just wanted to hear like what was your experience like in the bubble, because I know what it was like for me, and like to be honest, like me and you weren't talking every day when we were in the bubble. We didn't really know each other that well at that point, so like what was that experience like for you?
Bro, like it was very weird because your rookie season, like you want to play in the MLS and this and that, and you finally get drafted, and then you think of your rookie season and COVID hit, and that was just not what I had in mind of what a rookie season or what an MLS season was. And going into the bubble, number one, it was a pandemic, so that was a situation on its own. But like, just how everything was, formed and like shaped, it was different. And I thought I didn't think that's how it was gonna go, but it is what it is. It happened, and yeah, it was strange. Like just being in the hotel all day. Yeah, we didn't really talk to many people. Everybody was in their rooms. The times we did hang out, it was like playing ping pong or something, and it was only a short period of time. So,
And you were losing, so that
who
must have
was
you come on, you were losing. Benji, come on, back me up. Back me up.
Joey was getting tossed up in ping pong.
are you serious,
Joey was definitely getting tossed up.
bruh? People was putting money on the games, bruh.
I think Joey lost a couple of friendships over ping pong.
Yeah, what
Yo,
everybody listening needs to know is Joey is the guy, like, if y'all are playing a game, he will take it personal, like very personal.
no, I won't.
Yes, you do, bro. We play two touch, like we play two touch juggling, and if you like stitch Joey up and give him a point, like he's not gonna forget about it for weeks.
Weeks, bro.
The next week you guys are playing two touch, Joey's still coming after you. So Joey, if whether it's ping pong or like we can play Parcheesi or we play whatever, like two touch, Joey keeps it personal. Like you don't want to mess with Joey. He comes for revenge for sure.
Yeah.
I had a question for all the players in here. Would you guys want to do an MLS's Back Tournament again? I know you guys may have had it in your backyard in Orlando, but do you feel like it was a fun experience and you would want to do it again for the league?
No. It was like it was fun. It was fun. It was fun to do it once. Like I did have a pretty good time, to be honest. But I think like one time is good. Like literally, we were gone for 7 weeks, bro. You can't be gone for 7 weeks from your family like on any regular basis. That's too much to do ever again, I think.
7 weeks, and we were in Orlando. Like,
Yeah,
it was strange. I was like, what's going on?
yeah. I had a baby. I had like I think my son was 1 at the time or something like that. Just turned 1. And I couldn't see him for 7 weeks, and he's 30 minutes away from me. They couldn't even come stop by the hotel, drive by the hotel, nothing. You're trying to FaceTime him, and he's 1, so he doesn't even like want to look at the FaceTime. So it was difficult. So I wouldn't want to do it again. It's kind of cool that we were a part of it, though, I think, because I think it'll be a one-time only ever thing. It is cool that we were a part of it, but not again. No. Benji, you want to do it again?
Nah. I had fun. I had fun just because, like, it was like we were in dorms again. I can just like walk down the hallway to my friend's room and chat, and everyone was like right there. But would I want to do it again? No, I would not want to do it again.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna have to do is post the video of me scaring you in your room.
Nah, don't do that, bro.
That was hilarious.
Yo, I got you so bad, bro.
You guys really went in my room and scared me. That's crazy.
So just watch out, bro. You ever do something wrong to me? I got that video on my phone right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it.
Oh my gosh. No, that was some good times though. I do feel like a lot of our bonding was in the bubble.
Yeah, the bubble was pretty dope for our team, especially. We had good.
Yeah.
What's up, M Duncan? How you doing, bro?
Good man. How you guys doing?
It's good. Are you Mike? Is it Mike or no?
Yeah,
not Mike.
Yeah, Mike's fine. Yeah.
Well, because your name says not Mike Duncan, so I was like, maybe.
I'm trying to keep like off the grid, so I felt like people from work see the Twitter account, they're like, it's obviously not him.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I do have another question, but just off of what you just said, how much do we got to pay to see that video?
Oh no.
It's
Oh
a good
Not,
no.
video.
yeah,
Oh,
it's a good video, but I'm gonna have to keep it in my back pocket, like just in case of emergency, just to make
oh
sure
no.
Benji doesn't do me wrong ever. I'll keep
Don't
it
do it
there.
like that, bro. Don't do it like that.
All right, we're all gonna have our fingers crossed that something happens.
Yeah.
Sorry, we love it, but it's too tempting.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad that the conversation kind of segued over to things like ping pong and games, because it makes my question a little bit less abrupt. But Joey, you mentioned you got back from training and you played some video games. So what does Joey Dezart play when he wants to wind down from training?
Depends on my mood, honestly. Sometimes I play FIFA. Sometimes I play some COD. I don't like Warzone actually. Benji loves Warzone, but I don't
This
think
is why
it's
we
that.
can't be friends, Joey.
Bro, I think Warzone is mid. I'm not gonna lie to you. I already told you. Warzone's alright, and I play Assassin's Creed. A lot of people don't really play that game, but sometimes I play Assassin's Creed. It's pretty good. But yeah, those are the games I play.
Nice. You come back from training and jump FIFA. Is that kind of like
Nah,
you ever
nah.
get?
I'm not like an avid gamer. I'm not like that. Like I play like a little bit and then I'll get off. I like to play with other people. So if like nobody's on, then I just get off.
Yeah.
But I like ping pong. I say if I have a favorite like a game, like I love ping pong.
All
Yeah,
right. You guys need like an intra-team tournament for ping pong.
yeah, and I'll come on top.
Yeah. If Benji loses, we release the video.
Benji, you
You know,
can't play me. Benji
you know,
can't play me in ping pong.
I can't play ping pong. Ping pong is not my game.
Benji likes pool, but he don't like ping.
I like 8 ball. Ping pong. Mm-mm.
You always want to run it for money and pool, but you don't want to run it for ping pong, no?
Bro, ping pong is not my game, bro. I can't do it. I don't know why. Like the game seems very easy, but I just can't play it.
But I play you in pool, bro. Why don't you play me in ping pong?
Ask Joey why he doesn't play Parcheesi. He lost like
No,
$2 and he didn't play again.
Parcheesi. No, because no, bro, because it's rigged.
Joey lost $2
Parcheesi
and
is
he was
rigged.
scared to play Parcheesi ever again, man. Hold on
Yeah.
tight to that money.
Bro, I lost 5 games in a row, and then you guys want me to play for money. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that was funny. Hey, yo, but you were talking about gaming. Yo, like people on our team seriously love gaming. Benji, you got to talk about the Poga and all that. I don't know if people really know about the Poga. I don't think people do.
Not just in our team, but like I feel like it's literally on every team. At least 5 players has a Pogo system. Like even in Europe, because like it's a German based system.
What is it? Tell them what it is.
It's like it's a traveling. So it's a gaming traveling suitcase. You can put your PS4 in there, and it has like its own flat screen. All you have to do is plug it into any outlet and have Wi-Fi, and you can play from anywhere. Yeah, a lot of the guys have it. It's very convenient for gamers instead of just packing your PS4 or PS5 in your backpack. You can literally pack it in the suitcase, plug it up anywhere, and just play. So yeah,
Yeah. So what?
decent. Yeah, I feel like at least me, Andreas, Urso. Yeah, a lot of the guys have it.
Sylvester.
I can keep Sylvester, Kara.
Yeah. So every
Sebas.
time, like he's saying, when we travel, everybody got not everybody, but all the gamers, they got their regular suitcase and they got their Poga with them. And then as soon as we get to the hotel, they set up the Poga. They hop straight on Warzone usually. And so like, because usually we'll have like one floor in the hotel room. And if you're walking around the floor, you just hear people screaming Warzone like, yo, I got someone on me. I got someone on me. Like any random guest in the hotel be like, what is going on? But yeah, that's how it is.
Yo, David's in the house, bro.
I know. I
Of,
invited David to come up, but that's the goleador, bro. He scored a goal right
Yeah,
after
he
us
scored.
in StubHub.
that's
So
the guy what took his money in ping pong. That's him right there.
Oh
tell
wow,
David, come up here, bro. Defend yourself.
David, bro, come through.
Anybody else though, too? Anybody in the crowd? Definitely hit the request if you guys got a question that's why we're here, man. We want to just connect more with you guys. So come up, ask a question. Don't be nervous, whatever. Oh, here's David. He can't quit.
There he is.
Joey is so happy.
Yo, say something, bro.
Bro, stop telling lies that you beat me, bro.
Bro, David never played me again, bro. Why not?
Because you cheated, bro. You know it.
How? You can't cheat in ping pong, man. How am I going to cheat?
Bro, we were supposed to play the 3 games, and then you won 2 and said that's 2 out of 3. That's lies.
David, bro, how was the game, bro?
It was good, bro. I was hoping to see all you guys, but I can only see Joao, bro. I only saw Joao.
Yeah, you guys play right after us, right? Over there in LA.
Yeah, right after you guys, literally.
Nice. And I saw your goal, bro. Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats
bro.
on the goal, bro.
Congrats, my
Happy
guy.
for you.
Thanks, bro. Much love.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, you got to change your profile pic though. I don't want to see the mask in the profile anymore. You're bumming me out.
Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to get past all the mask stuff now. You gotta move on, bro. I want to see that smiling face, bro.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Protect myself, you know?
For
I'm
sure.
gonna tell San Antonio you still got Orlando City polo on.
Hey, it's all right,
Hey,
bro.
Benji still got a mask on his pick too.
Oh, does he?
Wow,
Yeah,
and he's
Wow.
talking.
And he was talking.
And he's
Benji.
talking.
That's
He's
unbelievable.
talking.
that's
Come
crazy.
on,
Like,
Benji.
who exposed me like that? That's crazy.
Fabian, did you have a question? I don't know. Your hand was up. I don't know if.
Yeah. I wanted to ask. A lot of you guys are like English speakers for Orlando. How do you guys integrate with the Spanish speakers?
Honestly, like, a lot of the Spanish speakers speak some English, and a lot of us speak like some Spanish. Like, I don't know. My Spanish is all right. My Spanish is pretty good. Benji, he's so. But so I feel like you just meet in the middle a lot of the times. You know, I think that's the way to do it. And then you got some guys like David who was on our team, who speaks English and Spanish, and if there's a guy like that in the conversation, it always helps connect things as well. Benji just knows all the bad words in Spanish. That's about it.
It's because the Bowser's they say it every time.
Yeah, but no, it's interesting having just so many different languages in the locker room. Benji speaks French too, so him and Joao will be in there speaking French. You got French, Portuguese, English. We got Swedish, German, Dutch. All these languages going on all the time in our locker room. So it's interesting.
Yeah, well, another interesting about that, like the Spanish, Facundo speaks a different Spanish than Pedro, right? So it's like, what did he mean? It's a different context. So it's like,
Yeah, for me, the Uruguayan guys are super hard to understand. Like, because I learned Spanish growing up. I grew up around a lot of guys from Mexico, and that's how I learned Spanish. And then the way people from Mexico speak Spanish compared to like a Uruguayan, it's like completely different. It's just the accent or whatever. It's so much harder for me to understand. So the Uruguayan guys are tough. Argentinians are sometimes a little bit tough as well, I find. But Benji, you're gonna go through on Fabian's podcast, right?
yeah, Benji, come through.
The Mate Soccer podcast. I was telling him that you're in there in the locker room drinking your mate all the time. You're making it, carrying it, traveling with it, all that. So
Yeah. I try to spice it up a bit.
Appreciate that. No, I'm about to make a new jet ski gif with Benji, bro. That's like the easiest memeable gif of Benji on a jet. I'm trying to do that too.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Orlando
Benji,
fans love to drop that one.
Benji's a natural born entertainer. Honestly, he understands the game better than anyone else. I feel like he's good at it. But who else we got in the crowd right here? Oh, yo, what I was gonna say though, everybody in the crowd, make sure you follow everybody that's on here, especially my guy Joey. Follow him. He's gonna start tweeting more. He told me, right, Joey?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
You start putting out some more content, letting the people know who you are. So follow everybody that's up here right now. Share the Twitter Spaces right now, and make sure I'm on here every Tuesday. So make sure you guys come back in. Next Tuesday, the Tuesday after. Get some good stories behind the scenes and just talk about life, man. We're over here just trying to share like a little bit more about who we are as people, obviously on the field, but off the field too. So, yeah. Definitely. We got my guy Austin David in the crowd. He just did a good interview with me and Benji the other day. See if he wants to come up. Tony's over here in the crowd. What's up, Tony? What's up, Fabian? You got another question?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Joey. Hey, Joey, really quickly. Sorry for the noise in the background. How do you kind of like integrate with the new guys coming in this year with Orlando City 2 or with that kind of like the developmental league? What are you telling the young guys from your experiences? Thank you.
I didn't hear all of that, but I think your question was, what am I telling the young guys who in
Yeah,
Orlando City?
sorry about that.
When we do talk, is just to keep on working. Everybody was in their shoes at one point. You don't just end up where you're at. There's like stages and processes to everything. So just to keep working, to do your best at what you do, give it your all. Stay humble, keep listening, and that your time will come. I think we were all at that point. We were all academy kid at one point. So just to keep on doing what they're doing because they're on the right path.
Yeah, that's a good point. Austin, what's up, man? Like I was saying, Austin just interviewed. He's always covering the team, of course, and then he just had I don't know. I thought it was a great interview with. Benji's gone. A great interview with me and Benji. So what's up, man? How are you doing?
No, I'm good. Actually, funny enough, that interview is going to be up in the Sentinel tomorrow. I think out in the papers.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, was it just me and Benji you were talking to, or was there?
Yeah. I was actually going to try and reach out to Kyle because both of you mentioned him, and funny enough, Joey as well. Joey, I don't know if you want to respond to this, but Benji said that he was the one who pushed you to buy your own house, and he's taking credit for that. So, kind of interested if you are agreeable to that.
He ain't pushed me. I wouldn't say he pushed me, but I am getting a new house. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Rents are high for apartments, so why not get a house if I'm paying around the same thing? So, yeah.
Yeah, he's building a house straight from scratch too, but they keep delaying it. So we'll see. We'll see if he ever gets in.
Everything is going crazy right now with fresh builds. Like everything's getting delayed because of like short supply and everything. It's been kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's cool though because I mean, down where we train in I guess it's like Kissimmee and around like Lake Nona and stuff, they're building so many houses over there. So a lot of people on our team are able to like buy houses that are brand new, and then the values of those houses are going up because they just keep building more and more. So it definitely, if anybody's down there in like the Kissimmee Lake Nona area, you'll probably run into a couple players over there because that's where everybody's at right now. Let's see. Anybody else in the crowd got any questions? Definitely come up. We got about 10 minutes left in the space. If you guys got any questions, come up. Up at the top, you guys can see the space. You guys can go up there and just retweet that or share it out yourself. See if we can get a few more people in here before it ends. Let me see. Joey, you were saying, bro. Joey, speaking of off the field stuff, you were talking about NFTs. You and Kyle were talking about them the other day, bro.
Yeah,
Did you buy any yet?
No, I did not. What Kyle told me took me off the NFTs. Like I don't want to. Basically, he was saying like one of the NFT that he was interested in purchasing was like a rug pull is the term he used.
Yeah.
And like the artwork was pretty cool and stuff like that, and I was interested in it at the time. But since he told me that, I'm not too interested.
Joey was about to spend like $500 on a picture of a goat, so I'm glad you're not interested.
It was a moose.
It was a moose. Yo, I was like, man, you can't spend $500 on a moose, bro. That's crazy.
I saw potential.
That's about to be wild, but yeah, NFTs are wild, bro. I don't know what's about to happen with all that. So,
it was pretty cool until you told me that.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm just in your ear. I'm in your ear about investing in general.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
You bought NFT of a property, an apartment. You were saying.
Oh, I bought a picture of one and I like flipped it, but even that, like I got lucky, bro, because now the price of that is like zero. So I just got lucky in the time. But even when I bought it, like I bought it and the price went up, and I was thinking like, oh man, the price is gonna keep going up like higher and higher. But then so I was holding it, and then the price started dropping, and I like panic sold it, you know. And I think that's what happens with like a lot of the picture type NFTs right now is just the price pumps real quick when it's brand new, like you know the Moose one you were trying to get, or like the Room one that I was getting, and then after like a month or something, is gone, and they're on to the next one most of the time. Unless it's like some of them, you know, they have like a good community behind them, or they're giving away actual things. Like hopefully this football punks that I got in my PFP, right, or in my profile picture, like hopefully that's one of them that'll actually be giving away good stuff in the long run. But most of them are just, I don't know. I think it's early now. People still trying to figure out what to do with it. Actually,
Yeah.
we'll see.
I wanted to chime in about the football punks one. I saw Chris try to invite people into the Discord, try to get that minted one, but I was like, no, man, I need a custom one. I'm not a player. I need to go get it. I invited all my friends.
I love that, bro. Yeah, Chris is out here. Chris is out here making moves in the crypto space, NFT space. He's always texting me the plays, but all of his plays are losers. I think Chris is with his I think Chris is with his family right now, so he's probably not going to hop on and defend himself. But he gives me nothing but loser crypto plays. Like every time I listen to him, I lost money. So I'm done. I'm done listening to Chris.
That was one play, bro. That was one play. All my gems I keep to myself right now.
Yeah, I haven't heard from you for a while.
Ever since you held off a couple of your low key plays, bro, I've stayed away.
Chris had me hyped up, man, and I freaking losing money out here left and right. But the good thing is, like, you know, we can lose money together, and it feels a little bit better. It feels better than if I was like losing it by myself. So I'm glad.
Listen, it was a good play while it lasted. We could have took some money off the top at the beginning, and then we decided to hold on and huddle for dear life. So,
yeah. Oh, Benji's back, yo, and Chris, you're the one who told me in the first place about So Rare. And then I was telling everybody in the locker room. Benji hopped on that, so he got his So Rare card too.
Dude, I made some of the guys in our locker room were selling theirs for like 2 or 3 or 4K.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Some of like the South American guys, and that community is huge now. So your guys' next round should be a nice little setup for you guys.
Yeah. Joey, did you get your So Rare card or no?
No, I did not.
Wow, Joey, we that too. You just missed out on free money.
Yeah,
Joey, let me get yours, man. I'll just be you. I'll be your manager. I'll do it.
Yo, when were you talking about the So Rare card? You didn't tell me, bro.
That you know what, bro? It's because you weren't sitting next to us in the locker room last year. It was just me, Benji. I don't know who else was over there.
Oh, this was I got.
That was before they moved us here or moved you to our section.
I was in your I think pre-COVID, I was in your section, and then we went into the other locker room.
Yeah, because it was in the other locker room.
Yeah.
And when you were on the other side, we were talking about it. But yeah, they gave away. It's like this fantasy game, but it's kind of like with crypto, and they gave us all like a personal card and stuff like that. So
wow.
I think they're gonna do another one. So you got to hop on that.
I would explain it more like Ultimate Team, right? I think that's the easiest way. It's like a real life Ultimate Team with NFTs.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good way to put it. So that's why Benji's card is worth $1 million because he's next up hometown hero of Orlando. Are you kidding me?
That's not true.
King of Orlando.
King of Orlando. Everybody wants that. So
hey, Tesho, I have a question for you guys, real quick. Since you guys are working with football punks, you guys still there? Sorry, my bad. No, since you guys are working with football punks, why don't you guys get everybody in the Orlando locker room, like Joey, Benji, on that? I feel like as a collective, it would grow. It would increase in price if all you guys did it together, right?
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out because like some people just don't want to be involved in it anyways, you know, because they're like, it's not really worth my time. Because I know that they have talked to like some other people in the locker room, and we'll see. I don't want to like say who they're talking to or whatever, but some people might do it. Some people are like, I'm not really into crypto. I'm not really trying to spend my time doing that, which is like fair, you know. Especially if you think it's going to distract you for things you're actually interested in or from soccer, like you shouldn't do it. So I think some people, probably not going to hop on it. But there's going to be more players for sure that are involved.
Can I get a Benji on a jet ski? Is that
we might need to get jet ski punks or something, a different one to get his whole. Would you buy that, Joey?
Nah.
Would you buy a Benji NFT?
Nah, probably not, bro.
Just damn, he'd buy a Moose, but he wouldn't buy a Benji NFT. That's crazy.
But what about a Joey with the ping pong paddle or something?
Yeah, I'd buy it for
I'd
sure.
buy that. Yeah, that's one ETH. What's up, Del Schaefer? How you doing, bro?
Hey, how's it going? I'm kind of a newbie here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, I'm a soccer podcaster and a realtor here in Charleston, South Carolina. So I appreciate all y'all. I popped on last week with Chris's talk. It was really good. And I was just going to ask a really easy question, like how much soccer do y'all watch outside of you playing and practicing? I just want to know like how often you're watching like leagues and what other leagues.
I mean, I think like one thing that people probably don't think about is that we watch a lot of our own film, you know? So like if we play a game, at least me and I think almost everybody does it, is like you rewatch every minute you play. And then I watch mostly MLS and EPL for me. So I might watch like a couple games a week. Nothing crazy, especially now that I have kids. Like they don't really let me watch games during the middle of the day, but I try
Not
to
Champions
watch.
League?
Oh, Champions League for sure, Champions League. And that's even you. I can watch Champions League before I get my kids from daycare, which is great usually. But yeah, so I guess Champions League, EPL, and MLS. That's what I'm watching.
Do you watch your position or you just watch the game itself?
That's a good question. I would say I probably just watch the game itself. I might, depending on who plays. Like some guys who I think like, oh, I kind of play similar to that person. I might try to like focus on them. But I think sometimes I might focus a little bit on people, you know, more in my position and see how they're creating space and different stuff like that. I don't know. That's a good
Who
question.
do you play like?
Dude, I play like Thierry Henry. It's too bad I can't watch him anymore. I still throw on the highlights though, but
Yes, sir.
that's my guy, bro. That's my guy. Still watch the YouTube clips when I need some inspiration.
Not too many other knob footers out there, huh?
Yeah, that inside of the foot banger. You know how it is. I don't know. What about you guys, Benji and Joey? Like, you guys watch? Who do you watch? How do you watch it?
I watch like you, like basically exactly what you said. I like EPL when it's on, MLS games, our own film, and Champions League. Yeah, that's basically it.
For
What do
me,
you think about the level? Oh, sorry.
no, for me, I was gonna say that for me, I like to watch good football, but like there's players that I want to see my game as. I would say Sadio Mane, like he's just a beast on that left wing. But yeah, and I mean I watch MLS as well, just to keep up with the league and Champions League and the EPL. So yeah, so like I'm the same as the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about this question? What do you think about the level of the USL Championship now? I'm a Charleston Battery fan here and watch y'all play as well. Do you think the level of the USL Championship is getting better?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some good players. And I mean, even, you know, from our team last year, there's some guys who I know for sure were good players because we trained with them all last year or the last couple years that now are playing in the USL. So I think the league is definitely improving. I think you're seeing like more money kind of flowing into that league, which is helping like keep players actually playing there. And because I think before like the money was so tight that people just couldn't do it. You know, if you're going to make like 20,000 a year, you might need to just go get a normal job. But now people can actually make it like enough to live off of. And I think so you do have some pretty good players in there now. I don't know what you guys think, Benji, Joey.
Yeah, I have a lot of. I haven't been playing, like you said, and like we all know, I haven't been playing in MLS as long as you. But I know some good players I played with in college and even here in Orlando who are playing the USL right now. So I know it's a good league. I actually have a friend. His name is Logan Gadula. He's at Charleston Battery. So yeah. So I know there's good players in the USL for sure.
Like I said, Joey knows everybody. So of course he knows somebody at Charleston.
Yeah, I think Logan played at Wake Forest, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're about at an hour. That's usually where I like to wrap it up. I don't know, unless Joey, Benji, you guys got any last words to say real quick?
Nah, thanks for having me, bro. I
All
appreciate
right.
it. This was fun.
Well, let me just plug everything I got here real quick. I'm going to plug, first of all, follow Joey, my guy. We got to get his followers up. Follow my guy Chris, Benji up there, Fabian. Follow everybody that's speaking right now. And then, this is recorded, and all the other Tuesdays with Tesho have been recorded lately. So go to YouTube, look up Tuesdays with Tesho, and you'll find all the recordings. This one will be up there soon. And follow me. I'm trying to talk about soccer, real estate, investing, life in general. So yeah, just follow along if you guys are interested. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.